Hello, welcome back everyone to Stadium Reviews episode number 7 today, as we're going to be having a look at the Milwaukee Torrent, their home field of Hart Park in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. Let's go. So the Milwaukee Torrent play in the NPSL National Premier Soccer League, which is unofficially in the 4th tier of the US men's soccer pyramid. The NPSL has a total of 92 teams but is broken down into 4 separate regions, which are then broken down into individual conferences. Meanwhile, the Torrent women's team plays in the WPSL, Women's Premier Soccer League, which is in the 2nd tier of US women's professional soccer. Alright, let's take a quick look at where the teams are located in the NPSL Great Lakes Conference and the WPSL Lake Michigan Conference. Alright, so those are all the opponents that the Milwaukee Torrent play. Now let's get into Hart Park. Hart Park is located just outside of Milwaukee, Wisconsin in Wauwatosa and happens to be just north of where we did last stadium review episode, the Milwaukee Brewers home stadium. The athletic field at Hart Park originally opened in 1929. It has a capacity of just under 5,000 and currently has artificial turf. The field is also home to several local high school football teams, as well as the Marquette University lacrosse team. The stadium also hosted USL One side Forward Madison during the 2020 season. Since the stadium is located in a public park, there's free parking all around the area. The flags lining one of the grandstands pay tribute to both the teams in the league and also where the players are from. Tickets can be purchased the day of the games for only about $10, which is a pretty sweet deal. Once inside the stadium, be sure to check out some of the local foods they have there, including pizza and tacos from a taco truck. For being such a small venue, Hart Park actually has some really nice features, including recently renovated bathrooms. Also, the under the stands area provides a really nice aesthetic there. A lot of kids normally hang out here during the games and kick ball around. Speaking of aesthetics, what I absolutely cannot stand is that there's so many markings on the field. As I said in the intro, this field's used for a variety of activities, so it makes sense, but it just kinda makes it difficult to watch a soccer game with so many different lines out there. However, I do believe that Hart Park is the perfect venue for the Torrent, considering the fact that most teams in the NPSL play at local high schools. Now let's get ready for the match.
And now, the starting 11 for your FC Milwaukee Torrent!
I think there's a lot to be said about the quality and the pace of the matches for both the men's and the women's team. So the men's team in the National Premier Soccer League is a semi-professional league, so some of the players are played and some are completely amateur. Now for the women's team in the Women's Premier Soccer League, it is completely amateur league, so none of the players get played. But I must say, one of the women's matches that I went to was against their crosstown rivals, the Milwaukee Bavarians, and that was an extremely intense match. I think both the men and the women play a lot more aggressive than what you'll see at other levels of soccer. I think a lot of that is because since they are professional and amateur leagues, these players are trying to get recognized and trying to make a name for themselves. A lot of the players I know on the men's team come from all around the world in several different nations. And the NPSL technically isn't even recognized by US Soccer as an affiliated league. So these players really want to prove themselves. However, that leads to a lot of aggressive play and quite a lot of cards. So I find it very unfortunate that there's not a whole lot of attendance at these matches. I feel like there could be and should be a lot more people here because the team play really good soccer, like I was saying, and also the games are a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun atmosphere, especially when you talk about T-Man, the Torrent's fanatic fan who's at every single game making so much noise and leading the whole crowd through all the chants. And this guy's a riot and so much fun to be with, and I definitely joined those guys down there chanting and singing for a lot of the games. I also even played the drums a few times, but didn't end up getting that on video. Another fun game day element is that Hart Park is actually situated right next to these train tracks, so several times during matches, there'll be trains rolling right past the stadium, which makes for a really fun environment. The matches are very kid-friendly and family-oriented, as during halftime a lot of kids go out to the field to have a kickabout, and they do the same after the match as well. As a lot of the players come off the pitch after the match, they'll stop and say hello to their family members that come, as well as a lot of the fans and kids. They'll take pictures with kids, thank everyone for coming, which is a really, really nice gesture and means a lot in a smaller club. It gives it a really good community feel, which is very nice and what clubs like this need to keep growing. And I believe that the Milwaukee Torrent are definitely headed in the right direction now. They have a youth club that they just started up, and also they were just crowned champions of the NISA Independent Cup Midwest region in a match that was an absolute blast to attend, and I'm so glad I was there for it. As you can see here, the players and the fans have a lot of passion, and I think this is going to keep growing in the right direction, especially under their leadership of their current owner, who's so passionate about what he does. So before we close, like always, I have to talk about a souvenir that I picked up. So being a soccer match, I had to pick up a scarf, and the Milwaukee Torrent have some pretty sweet branding, and I love the font that they use here. Being a team that I'm also going to support for a while and go to a lot of their games, I had to pick up a jersey. And they have 3 pretty awesome jerseys, but I actually make maps for a living technically, so I had to get the map jersey, which is absolutely beautiful. And on the bottom of the jersey, it has a list of all the different locations in the surrounding areas of Milwaukee. It's an awesome jersey, and I will definitely be wearing it with pride for a long time to come. Alright, thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe if you want to see more of these, because we got a lot of these on the way. This is episode number 7, so we've got 6 previous ones for you to go check out. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Bye.